A 90% reduction in customs duties on goods and services and a 50% reduction in non-tariff barriers could increase intra-African trade by 33% by 2026. With the implementation of the African Continental Free Trade Area, trade between countries on the continent has increased by more than 5% between 2021 and 2023. Galvanized by these figures, African leaders are advocating greater involvement by governments in promoting intra-African trade.
El principal determinante de nuestra comunidad de destino es la consolidación de nuestra solidaridad.
The main determinant of our community of destiny is the consolidation of our solidarity, well mobilized and anchored in the favor of our regional concerns. This active solidarity, which transcends our extremely national interests, will serve as a launching pad for the Central Africa that we wish to see united, at peace and developed.
Servirá de plataforma de lanzamiento para el África Central, que queremos ver unida, pacífica y desarrollada.
For the African Union and its partners, infrastructure is the basis for successful economic integration on the continent. Africa accounts for less than 5% of the world's energy mix, and the economic losses associated with power cuts are estimated at between 1 and 2% of a country's GDP. Infrastructure development in Africa requires investment of between $130 and $170 billion a year. Transport in Africa currently costs 68% more than on other continents due to logistical challenges in the road, rail, sea and air sectors. Bilateral and multilateral and regional initiatives are multiplying to alleviate these problems.
Construire des écoles, construire certaines infrastructures.
Building schools and certain infrastructures should no longer take a long time, and we need to pull the experience of different African countries. The best practices in Nigeria can be applied here in Senegal.
The challenge of increasing the share of intra-African trade in the continent's development rests on one major issue: diversification. Diversifying the basket of export and promoting trading services, diversifying sources of access to the sea for 16 landlocked African countries, diversifying sources of investment to boost continental trade.
Les objectifs de l'Alliance des États du Sahel que nous avons mis en place.
The Alliance of Sahel states that we have set up with Burkina Faso and Niger includes along its objectives the promotion of economic development through the establishment of structuring infrastructure. Today we believe that if we are to create development and keep our young people busy, we need to put infrastructure and trade at the heart of our concerns.
In the African Union's Agenda 2063, the continent forecast a 26% share of intra-African trade within the AfCFTA, 2.9% in the service sector, 17.8% for agri-food, 58.4% contribution from the industrial fabric, and 20.9% for energy and mining.